Hello students, in this video we will learn the second part of roads. Hello students, in this video we will start the second topic of modes of communication. Hello students, in this video we will learn second means of communication, railway. Hello students, in this video we will learn second means of communication, railways. So let's begin. Railways are the principal mode of transportation for freight and passengers in India. Multifarious activities for businesses, for sightseeing, for pilgrimage, along with transportation of goods over longer distance. Basically, these are the activities, these are the multifarious activities. Hello students, in this video we will learn second means of transportation, and that is railways. So let's begin. Railways are the principal mode of transportation for freight and passengers in India. It used for multifarious activities like business, sightseeing, pilgrimage, along with transportation of goods or long distance. Mobile services connecting far off places, means railway is totally connected with their own mobile system. It can cover long distances carrying lots of heavy loads like iron ore, coal. Basically for iron and for coal, it is very much efficient service. It is inexpensive service. The important advantage of this, it saves times, and it basically enhances trade in terms of domestic trade. Apart from it, it supports tourism. It connects individual production center. It facilitates agricultural development. And this is one of the organized sector which gives us near about 6% employment in India. And according to revenue generate, it near about generate 1% revenue. Railway is the largest public undertaking project in India. So according to it is very high investment, means construction of railways or construction of tracks or construction of bogies or locomotive. It's very high, or it's carry high investment. uh, Second, number of passengers, and all the time it is risk of life, means in case of accident. Amount or volume of traffic, most of the time we saw our all railways or all trains are full. Largest revenue generator for government, and basically if we take the example of government or public undertaking sector, so this is one of the largest revenue generator. And same, it is giving employment to the Indians. Now few facts about railway. First railway line constructed in 1853, and that was steam engine, and it was from Bombay, right now it is Mumbai, Bombay to Thane, 34 kilometer. India Railway or Indian Railway is one of the largest network Near about 7,133 stations we have, 64,460 kilometer route length, 7,213 locomotive we have, and near about 53,220 passenger service vehicles. Then if we'll take the coach, near about 6,493, wagons 2,29,381. It was the data of 2011. Now we have near about 16 zones in India, and a freight wagon near about 23,721. Direct employed here near about 1,307, and passenger trains are near about 12,617, and freight trains they are 7,421. We have some super fast trains, and they are Jan Shatabdis, like New Delhi to Jhansi. It is super fast train, and later extended to Bhopal, and now it's Habibganj. Apart from it, longest platform in the world is Gorakhpur. Gauge wise, if you divide, so we have broad gauge, meter gauge, and narrow gauge, and one more concept, uni gauge. What is the benefit of railways? Benefit of railway is low cost for transshipment, means for transferring any place, any goods from one place to another. It is one of the cheapest mode of transport. Less time consumption because we have a separate track for it, so very less time is required. More convenient for smooth running, means because no traffic jams and no other problems, so more convenient, fuel efficient, more capacity, and the most important part is speed. uh, in this map there are different railway zones are available. Now in some places still we are not having a railway or railway tracks. So behind that there are few reasons, and the reasons are: first one, topographical reasons, economic reason, or administrative reasons. So according to topography, because in northern, due to heavy rain or flat land, high population, agricultural resources, in hilly areas, peninsula region, we'll discuss now the development in railway, means new initiative in railway. So development of Konkan along with the west coast facilitates movement of passenger and goods to economic region. Basic amenities, it's unigauge, it's electronic wagon or electrification, computerization, fast moving train like Rajdhanis are available there, Shatabdi, Duranto. Services for poor, this is more important part. All they are related services for poor, means most of the poor people they travel through train. Quota for women and speed increase. Nowadays speed is also increased. These are the latest development in railway department or railway, Indian railway. But at the same time we have some drawback or we have some disadvantage, we have some problems with railway. The first and foremost problem, passengers travel without ticket. Still, this is there that most of the passengers, they are not taking a proper ticket. Tracks are old and sinking of track are common most of the places, and landslide is the biggest issue in hilly areas. Second or third most important part in railway, theft and damaging railway property, means most of the people they are damaging the railway property. Stopping train unnecessarily pulling the chains, this is one of the issue for Indian railway. Cancellation or delays, means most of the time train were cancelled or most of the time train were very late, so that is also one of the problem for us. frequent accidents. Most of the time we saw that near about every month we heard the news about accidents, railway accidents. Construction not easy. Construction cost of railway or railway track, it's not an easy way. So construction is not very easy. Fixed path, it's not providing door-to-door service. Maintenance is very poor, though it is a separate department, but still maintenance of railway or maintenance of coaches, maintenance of tracks, maintenance of platform is very poor. And the most important part, it is a strong competition or competitor with, when we compare with the fare of first class railway ticket and a airplane ticket or airways ticket. So there is not that much difference. So this is one of the problem. Now we'll discuss about railways and roadways comparison. Roadways are better because it can be used in all terrain. Everywhere we have roadways. It's a feeder services, means ultimately it is connecting to all the areas. Door to door services, it is faster. If we compare, like if we compare with railways, it is faster because it's door to door. No fixed path, everywhere you can reach through road. No government laws, theft without ticket, here is no that issue. And it's, if we'll take the example of construction, so construction of road or constructing road is much more easier than railway. Now our next subtopic is pipeline. Basically it is used for water supply, but today water and other uses are there for pipelines. So now we are using pipeline for natural gas, like to refineries and fertilizers complexes for big thermal plants. We use pipelines for petroleum products, for refineries, petrochemical industries. We use pipeline for crude oil to the industry. What are the advantages of pipeline? Transportation through pipeline rules out delay and transportation loss. Means there is no delay or no loss in transportation when we use the pipeline. Many fertilizers plant and thermal power stations are benefited by the supply of gas through pipeline. Though initial cost of laying pipeline is very high, but running cost is very low, means no maintenance after that. Regular supply, like maintains continuous supply of gas and oil because it is already the term pipeline. So there is no disconnection or no breakers, no problem with discontinuity. All terrain connectivity, everywhere we can use pipeline. So pipes can be led through difficult terrain as well as under the sea. Decentralization of industry, important one. Far inland location or refineries like Barauni, Mathura, Panipat could be thought of any because of only pipeline. Means if there were no pipeline, so we are not able to think about these refineries. And it is balanced regional development because pipeline most of the time it is uh, constructed under the ground, under the land. So balanced regional development. In India we have three networks of pipeline. First one is upper Assam to Kanpur. Second one is Salaya via Gujarat to Jalandhar, and third one is HVJ. It means first cross country 1700 kilometer fertilizer plant. And there is also gas pipeline from Hazira, from Gujarat to Jagdishpur, UP via Vijayanagar, MP. These are three major network of pipeline which we have in India. There are few disadvantages of pipelines. In case of leakage, it is not possible to detect easily. Means if leakage detection is not possible, it took lots of time, high installation cost, because when we used pipeline through underground or through underwater, installation cost is very high. High maintenance, like through underground or underwater, maintenance is very high. Rigidity in terms of terrain and space, means not possible in terms of terrain and space. The next means of communication, means of transport is waterways. Waterways is treated old time immemorial. Like India is one of the seafaring countries, spreading India's commerce and culture and history through only waterways. There are few advantages of waterways. It is the cheapest mode of transportation, low cost of maintenance, suitable for carrying heavy and bulky goods. It is fuel efficient and environment friendly. Trade, export, and import are enhanced by waterways. It also support tourism. And when we use this term accident, so less prone to accident. There are a few disadvantages as well. It is very slow and time consuming. This is one of the major disadvantage of waterways. Limited area of operation, means waterways, the term water, so it is limited space only in the case of water. Seasonal in nature, means if water level goes or down, no use. Misrouted because of no barrier, no tracks. In few cases, not in all cases. Sometimes river courses changes and we are not able to use the waterways. And the major issue is oil spill, like water pollution, and it totally affect the aquatic animal. If we'll take the example or classification of waterways, we have inland waterways and we have overseas waterways. Now, some major seaports in India. India being the longest coastline, near about 7,516 kilometers in Indian Ocean, and dotted with 12 majors and 181 medium and minor ports. So one by one, we'll take example from West Coast, Kandla. It is in Kutch and it was the first port developed after the independence to ease the volume of trade on Mumbai port. Now, second, Mumbai, biggest port with the spacious, natural, and well sheltered harbor. Next one, Jawaharlal Nehru Port. It is also known as Nhava Sheva Port. Why this was planned? Because with a view to decongest the Mumbai port and serve as a hub port to the region. Marma Goa, premier iron and ore exporting port of the country, and near about 50% of India's iron ore exported from this port. New Marma Goa, located in Karnataka, and basically it is also catered to export of iron ore and con concentrates from Kudremukh mines. Next one is Kochi, extreme southwestern port. Now east coast, Tuticorin, it is also extreme southeastern port in Tamil Nadu. Chennai, one of the oldest artificial port of the country. Vishakhapatnam, deepest landlocked protected port of the country. Paradweep, it is in Orissa, especially for iron ore. Kolkata, it is an inland riverine port. And last, Haldia. Why it was developed? Because as a subsidiary port in order to relieve growing pressure on the Kolkata port. These are some major seaports in India. Now, our next topic is airways. So, according to its name, it's the fastest mode of transportation, but it is very costly. Advantages of airways. First advantage, it saves time. So, because fastest mode of long distance, comfortable and prestigious as well. Less time consumption, so it saves time. Connectivity, connected to the farthest places and to every terrain like high mountain, desert, thick forest, and long stretch of sea with great ease. Means connectivity is very easy. Cross the international borders easily. Through airways, we can cross the international borders. Used in defense, for defense, it is very useful. Connected to landlocked countries and help in increasing trade, especially in perishable items like medicine or any other things related with medicine. Reduce pressure on roads and airways or railways. Used in emergencies, natural calamity like flood, earthquake, war. One of the biggest revenue generator to tourism. And nowadays also it is used for agriculture, especially in pesticide or which we require from outside the nation. Disadvantage of airways, affordability, because it is very costly, so cannot be affordable by everyone, means only few people can afford. Unserviceable, means in bad weather not possible. Fuel consumption is very high in case of airways. Limited capacity, means not like if we'll take the example of railways and if we'll take the example of airways, so here capacity, passenger capacity is very limited. High risk of life, because everywhere you are in the air, so a single damage can destroy all the passengers. Environmental degradation because of its air pollution. Expensive and very costly fuel. So these are the disadvantages of airways. One most important part in airways, like Pawan Hans helicopters provide services to ONGC. Now, nowadays it is not that much working, but according to your textbook, the point is there. Oil and Natural Gas Corporation of its offshore operation, especially. It is used in inaccessible areas and difficult terrain like northeastern state, in forest, sometime in relief, border, interior parts of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, and Uttarakhand. Indian Airlines extended their service to neighboring countries. Nowadays, so it is everywhere. South and Southeast Asia and Middle East. This is a picture of Pawan Hans. These are some international airports. In about every state, we have international airport. Thank you.